Alright guys, what's up? Let's talk today about going solo versus having employees. There's obviously advantages to both and there's disadvantages to both. So I started my business out with one snowblower and I got laid off from my job in 2009 when the economy tanked, and I literally just said, okay, I'm going to go into lawn care and landscaping and start offering these services. So I didn't have a business background. I had accounting background, accounting and computer science in college. I didn't come from a business family, so I literally just started like a lot of guys do, the majority of guys do, basically just hustling one lawn to the next. So I've done the solo thing and now I have crews running and I'm not actually out there performing the work. I will go out and do some work if we get into some tricky situations or a situation that I think my guys need a little assistance on. But I would say 90% of the time I'm out selling and basically managing the production and the crews. So let's talk about the advantages of being solo. So when you start out your business and you're solo, it is pretty much, I mean, it's pretty stress-free. You're your own boss. You're still your own boss, I guess, with crews, but you don't get pulled in 20 different directions a day. So you're out there, it's you, maybe another guy. It's pretty simple and it's fun. I mean, being solo is fun. There's, you know, you don't have to, you don't have all the headaches of having the employees and the crews. So the thing I liked about being solo, I knew exactly what my customer, I knew each customer, I knew exactly what they wanted, and since I was doing the work, I rarely ever had complaints because the customer would tell me what they want done, I'd go out and do it, we'd knock it out. If it was me, or maybe, you know, I grew to 1 or 2 employees pretty quickly, but it was very, very simple and it was fun. And that was the advantage of being solo. However, the disadvantage of being solo, or maybe with 1 employee or 2 employees, is you cap your income pretty quickly. You cap your income, you cap your workload, and you also cap the freedom that you have with your business. So if, you know, Thursday and Friday come up, your buddies say, hey, let's go to Lake of the Ozarks, take off. If you got work lined up for Thursday and Friday and you're doing the work, unfortunately you can't leave. So you're tied to your business pretty heavily. Less stress, but you're tied to your business on a daily basis just by the workload. Because if you're doing the work, you're the only one doing the work, or you maybe have an employee or 2, but they're grunts and they can't run a job by themselves, you're kind of stuck. So that's the disadvantage of being solo. One other advantage of being solo is cash flow. You still have swings in cash flow, but you're not relying on getting paid to pay your employees and pay a bunch of... Oops. Sorry guys, the windshield, or the GoPro fell off the windshield. So anyways, when you're solo, you don't have employees that you're regularly that are regularly depending on you for a paycheck. So if a customer doesn't pay, yes, it sucks, but you're the one that's waiting on it, not your employees. So that's another advantage of being solo. So what, as you progress into employees, multiple trucks, multiple crews, what are the advantages of that? Well, one, you can take yourself out of the labor. So especially with the labor, guys, if you're starting your business at 25, you can run around like a chicken with your head cut off, work out. I was like 24, 25 when I started my business. I'm 36 now, just turned 36. So what worked at 25 doesn't necessarily work at 35. Now you got to think too, guys, when you're 25 years old, you might have a family, you might not, but you've got a lot of freedom when you're 25. Think 10 years down the road, you're going to have you're likely going to have a wife, kids. It's going to be a tough go if you're out there just hustling 40, 50, 60 hours a week on your own, breaking your back. So the advantages of having multiple crews is you can get out of the labor, you can focus more on the management of the business and work on the business, not necessarily in the business. Also, speaking to that, you have more freedom with multiple crews. So if I want to take off on a Thursday and Friday and head down to the lake, of the Ozarks or Table Rock, I can do that as long as my office manager and my bookkeeper know what's going on, so my appointments don't get scheduled while I'm gone. And as long as my crews know what's going on, they've got their mowing schedule, they know what they're doing landscaping, I can take off. I'm still working. I'm still taking phone calls. I'm still talking with the crews while I'm out of town, but I can still leave and stuff is still getting done. So that's a huge advantage. And you can increase your income as well with multiple crews. I don't know why my GoPro keeps falling off the windshield. But anyway, so your income with multiple crews, you can grow your income as long as you have good systems. Excuse me. You can grow your income by adding more crews. You can add more mowing crews. It becomes more of a plug-and-play system. As your business gets larger, you can take on more clients. You can get good systems down. Another advantage of hiring, getting into multiple crews, is you can generate enough income to where you can hire an office manager to run your office. You can hire a bookkeeper to manage your books. So, you know, realistically, the goal for you, for your business, if you're trying to build a turnkey business or as close to a turnkey business as possible, is to basically work yourself out of a job. Find a way to replace yourself in every aspect of the business. So as a small business owner or medium-sized lawn care business, you're still going to be in the business daily. I don't think you're ever going to fully get out of it. You may be able to invest in a lawn care business, be a silent partner, but as long as you are the main person contact for the business, you're always going to be in it. But like I said, multiple crews, you can start to put in the systems to run your business that make it go much, much smoother. You're not doing all the bidding, you're not doing the books, you're not doing the accounting, you're not doing the work. I mean, guys, I think it's absolutely crucial to go solo. If you're starting, you've got to start there, because you've got to know what it's like to be at the bottom, be doing the work. And also, so when you get into managing multiple crews, multiple people, you know, you've already done everything that you're asking the crews to do. So real quick recap, just some quick hit points. Advantages of multiple crews: you can put more systems in place, you can start working yourself out of some of those tedious tasks. Freedom, you can leave more often and still be making money when you are not there. So you can take a week off of work, and as long as your crews are working, you're still making money. Disadvantages: cash flow, having to pay employees, having to manage employees. That's probably the hardest part. More equipment, more investment. There's a lot to it. Back to solo. Advantage of being solo: it's fairly a simple system. It's a lot easier than running multiple crews. So you're doing the work, you know it's getting done, you know it's getting done right, you know all your customers. It's a pretty simple deal. But you're also doing the work. You're doing the labor. You're doing the bidding. You're doing, a lot of times you're doing your own books. There's just not enough income there to start hiring the people to put in place to take those tedious tasks off your back. Also the freedom, you just can't take off on a Thursday and Friday and leave if you have work to do, if you've got mowing to do and landscaping to do. So guys, there's advantages and disadvantages to both. And it really comes down to you and what you want your business to look like and what makes you the happiest. There's a lot of guys that are solo and love it. There's a lot of guys that I personally enjoy building the business and the systems. I enjoy growing. I enjoy building assets, and that's what I really like doing. I like developing people and crews and processes. That's my gig. I like it. So that's why having multiple crews works for me. I get bored really, really easily. So if I feel like I'm basically just cruising along steady, I start to get a little restless, I guess. So either way, guys, whether you're solo, you have crews, or you're trying to get to a point where you have multiple crews, every single step opens a different dynamic for your business. So you just got to take those into account. Hopefully this kind of open your eyes to the different types of positives and disadvantages of having crews versus employees. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave them below. Hit the subscribe button. I'll be putting out more videos like these. And if you guys want to see anything specific, equipment, video on just a business topic, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to post a video. Have a great day, guys.